Hi, everyone. Catherine and I are here, and welcome to this episode of Conversations with Catherine. I am joined today by Lisa Doromal. She is the CEO, founder, executive director of Dress for Success in Phoenix. Always a pleasure to talk to you, Lisa. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Catherine. So happy and so honored to be a part of this. Thank you for thinking of us. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, I wanted to talk to you because I have been having conversations with various nonprofits in our community talking about how they are having to pivot because of COVID-19 and being able to continue to do the work that they do, not just affecting us here in our community, but across the globe. And I wanted to talk to you about Dress for Success Phoenix and what you're feeling, what you're being impacted by with COVID-19 and being able to provide the services you provide for the clients that you take care of.
Yes, so definitely we have had a disruption in services. We're following all of our at-home measures, so our boutique is closed, but we are offering all of our career services virtually, with the exception, of course, of providing that face-to-face, the suiting program. But we've been able to be nimble and make sure to communicate to our community and our clients that we're open and we're here to help you during this very, very stressful time.
Well, tell me a little bit about the clients that you serve and how you serve them, because I know that the main objective for Dress for Success is getting women into the workplace and making sure that they stay there. And right now we're seeing so many people getting laid off, losing their jobs. You know, what is this doing to your clients? How are they feeling? What are they saying to you? And how are you having to shift what you would normally do in a situation like this?
So naturally, we're experiencing a slowdown of seeing clients, and we know this. We know that right now, people, especially women, are being negatively affected by in our community by this pandemic. So the most important things right now is food and shelter. And food insecurity is just, it's huge. And so we know from the Great Recession that we are going, Dress for Success is going to be that recovery and relief organization. So once people have the food and the shelter stabilized, the next thing is what we do best, Catherine. And what we do best is giving women the tools and the programs to help them break the barriers to employment and then provide the long-term support to help them remain employed. And we know that that next wave is going to be right around the corner, and we're going to be ready to help women in our community.
So what I'm hearing you saying then is that you're still able to provide a lot of those developmental programs virtually, but you're really preparing for the wave of women who are going to need you more than ever when we get past this. I don't know if we're going to ever get past the pandemic in the sense that we'll return to normal, what we thought what normal was. Right. But once we get past a situation where we can start to go back to work and what have you. Is that what you're doing?
Yes. So we're, as I mentioned, we're communicating to all of our constituents, all of our clients, to let them know that we're open. If you need us, we are open to help you with any of your career concerns. And we're really preparing for that big ramp up that we know is going to happen, and we're going to be part of that relief and recovery. What's great about Dress for Success is we do job retention really well. And so we're continuing to offer our clients that long-term support, and we're talking to them. Financial literacy is very critical right now because we didn't know that this was coming, and that not having that $1,000 worth of emergency fund, having that 3 to 6 months of reserves if you do get laid off, or if a spouse gets laid off, a partner, and your family's affected. So that's what I'm so proud of Dress for Success, and then being able to make sure that our career development team, our career center, that they're able to still offer our job readiness, and having those community partners and partnering with organizations that are hiring people right now, because there are a lot of organizations that are hiring, and so we are just trying to get ahead of it and making sure that we're a resource for women and their families to help break the cycle of poverty, and then just help them through this very difficult time. So yes, all of our services, with the exception of the suiting program, we're offering it virtually, and we're doing pretty good. And we're there for our clients. And so, as I mentioned, once that food insecurity and the housing piece of it is stabilized, we're going to be ready. And we know that it's going to be a massive undertaking.
Mm-hmm. Do you foresee, because I know you have experience dealing with a financial crisis in that you created Dress for Success in Phoenix. You were able to create that affiliate here through the financial crisis of 2007. Yep. So you have some experience. Do you see Dress for Success Phoenix going back to where it was before this happened?
We're a little, not a little, I wouldn't say a little. We are in a much better place because we have infrastructure, we have the people, we have the resources, but we're no different, Catherine, than any other nonprofit that's experiencing that financial loss, and perhaps canceling events that we were depending on income. From a programmatic standpoint, we're ready. We're ready to help our clients. We're going to take all the precautionary steps to make sure that safety is at the utmost priority. But I think that now, we have a great team. And back then when I started it, it was just me. And then we grew to, 2 people, then we grew to 4 people. And now we have a full staff, and we know we got some great partners out in the community, and they're ready for us to come back. But I think we're in a better position than what we were in the Great Recession, because it was starting from scratch and building those relationships. So we already have the relationships, and now we just have to tackle the fundraising side of it. And so,
which brings me to my next question. What can we as a community do right now to help you stay afloat and be in a great position when we get past this?
Give of your time when we do open, give of your talent. And we know some of you are experiencing job loss. So any financial donation will help. And if you're still employed, please, and if you're a woman, even more, because we know that this is affecting women at a higher level. And so I know there's so many other nonprofits out there, and we're all seeking the same common goal. We're all in this together, but any donation that you can give to Dress for Success would be greatly appreciated. Because we do great work. We have a 70% employment rate. We track our data. We keep in touch with our clients, and we know that when you touch a woman, when you empower her, you empower a community, and you empower that family, and that's what we're trying to do. And now more than ever, it's going to be so necessary for us to start moving in a positive direction and stabilize our economy.
Well, it's going to take all of us to work together, because we are all being affected in some way, shape, or form by this. Where can people donate? Dressforsuccess.org?
It's phoenix.dressforsuccess.org. Phoenix.dressforsuccess.org. And very easy. Just donate there.
Okay, I will make sure to put that information in the YouTube notes and of
Thank
course
you.
on social media. So thank you, Lisa, so much for everything that you do for our community, for our women, which translates into our children and our future. So you're doing just such a fantastic job, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Catherine. And thank you for taking the time and highlighting Dress for Success and highlighting all the nonprofits, because we all do amazing work in our community, and we need the exposure. So thank you for doing that. We appreciate that.
Mwah.
Mwah.